Welcome, welcome everybody. Testing, testing. The voice is being heard. Some places, some countries, over the oceans and over highways. Ooh, we have charts coming in first in the first minute. All right. Let's take a look over here. So we got a special day here today. This is NFP, so we got to be very, very careful because of NFP. Let's see here. All right. See what's going on over here. Could you compare GJ, Oanda, and FXCM? No, I'm not going to do that because the only difference you're going to find is on the 4 hour and the daily, and they use different liquidity feeds, and it's you just got to focus on one liquidity feed. I mean, there's no point in looking at two liquidity feeds and measuring candles and supports. I just use one FXCM right here, and that's all I focus on. That's it. I think it's a waste of time when we look at other liquidity feeds. Trust me. Just this right over here. Let's take a look at this chart. This is. Does this not show on? This does not show on Oanda chart. Oh, okay. I think this was market open. This when the market closed. Let's take a look at this analysis. Oh wow, there's too much going on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that analysis later on. Damn, Vincent, this is way too much happening at this point. I gotta gather my own thoughts and then I'm gonna look at that. So, first of all, let's do this over here. First of all, you gotta make sure. Will Kerwin join sometime again? Probably later on. We'll see. I posted a link where I should post a link for people to join in, so we'll see. So first, let's take a look at. I guess some guys are wondering about Oanda over here, so we're gonna take a look at that. I mean, it's when the rollovers happen, and when the rollovers happen, the spreads are pretty high at that point. So, oh yeah, so that's the wick right there. No, it's not the wick right there. It's nothing over there. That's fine. I just focus on FXing, but it's still a support right here from this wick. Whatever that price was, I think it was right over here. So I guess Oanda does not have that, so that's fine. I just focus on what I've been focusing on right here, and when I've been focusing on the platform chart on MetaTrader 5, because those are different liquidity feeds. All right, let's look at gold. Gold basically just ranged since yesterday, since the Asian session. It's pretty good since we're ranging. Now we did a simulation, and that was the back test on NFPs from 2020. And what we found was there was a profound move on gold whenever there was NFP and price was just consolidating. So we can see right here, which is consolidating on the 30-minute time frame. We have this bigger zone right here, which we're going to take a look at now. Now when we measure this range, this is like a 28, 29 pip range, right? So if gold starts consolidating till NFP, I think it's going to be a pretty good idea to see whether price is going to break up, continue on towards, let's say, 1816, or will we break down to possibly continue down towards 1808. Right, so these are the two targets which we're going to be looking at today for NFP. They're looking at bad numbers, so we're going to see how bad they are, how good they are. Pound yen, on the other hand, I guess we're coming down to a support. I think we got to break below the support for price to continue down. In some feeds, you guys don't have this support, but I've been using FXCM for 4 years, 5 years, the same chart, and I mean, there's support right here, so there's a support right here. On my MetaTrader 5, however, there is no support at that same area, right? But we have this wick right here, which acts as a support as well, right? A wick acts as a support because, in the past, price came down and rejected this area, so now we're coming back down again, so I think we're rejecting this area here again. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm looking to short GG as soon as it breaks below the 30-minute low. Would you say it's a good idea? I would say, oh, this green tea is way too strong. Way too many lemons in there. Damn. I would say probably wait for a price to kind of like, you know, I mean, break and close below 151,970, 151,950, and then take a sell. You know, because at this point we're just coming down, so I guess we'll need to see a candle to close below this area. That's going to be much better. So that's something I would personally be looking at. Let's see here. Looks like we're coming down over here. Yeah, we'll see if we break below this area. Let's take a look over here. It's too much going on over here. Today is a non-farm payroll along with unemployment, high impact news. Both USD news can reason why GJ fly at 8 a.m. onwards. We'll see. No bottom wick on the 4 hour. Clean traffic to the left hand side. We can break above to go up. Makes sense. Makes sense. Immediate analysis is good. Break below support to continue down. Break above resistance to continue pushing bullish. So let's see what happens. I'm on the way to join tomorrow conference. It took me 14 hours to reach Islamabad. See you tomorrow. Oh wow, congratulations man. कल मिलते हैं फिर. कल मिलते हैं फिर. मेरे ख्याल से ये पहली फॉरेक्स कॉन्फ्रेंस होगी जो हम होस्ट. क्या अब तो पहले भी हुई हुई हो, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से ये एक बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव होगा. तो लेट्स सी. 10:30 आ जाएं यार. 11 बजे आ जाएं. 10:30 तो हाँ आ जाएं जी. आ जाएं आप 10:30. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Yeah, we're just consolidating. So we're just going to wait over here. 4R, you can see how the 4R candles have rejected up till 1814. So here's the thing. When price continues moving bullish, we don't know whether it's going to reject this area or it's going to reject this area, right? The only reason or the only way why price is going to continue moving is going to be with a lot of volume, and the only reason we're going to have volume is with NFP. NFP is coming in. Look at this. We're looking at 720,000 people out of 943,000, but they're looking at better unemployment rate. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what happens here. What language does Pakistan speaks? Urdu. We speak Urdu. I'm getting good at 1 hour candle close, but most of my impulse entries are wrong. Any tips? I'm struggling to manage risk on impulse entries. Sometimes the stop loss will be wide, sometimes stop loss will get hit. Don't do impulse entries. Don't do them. Just watch them. That's the best advice I can give you. You know, just sit back, go like this, and just watch. Watch them play out, and then look at them and ask yourself, okay, how could you have entered? And do that for the next 3 months, 4 months, you know, and then you're going to start to get in the routine of actually executing on impulse entries. That's what I did. So that's the best advice I can give you. Something I did, you know, that's something I did. Took sell when 30-minute closed below 152.070. Okay, nice. I would probably just wait over here at this point for pound yen. If a candle closed back into the range or above this area, can we take a buy as daily and weekly is bullish? You need to measure how much this range is, you know. I mean, if it's, yeah, you need to see how much that range is. I guess it's right over here. It's like a 14-15 pip range. But I would say maybe, since it's Friday, you know, the week is ending, maybe be a little bit more cautious. Maybe look for a buy about 152.300. I mean, you can do this as a fake out, you know, but maybe be a little bit more cautious with having a cleaner move, you know. If this is like what, 152, let's say 0.70 till 150, it's like a 10 pips. Till 200 is like 15 pips. Some consolidation here. So, you know, if there's volume, it can push up. So let's see. The 30-minute candle is also about to close in about, you know, 16 minutes. 15-minute candle is about to close over here. Hey, do you have commission account or spread on Dominion? I have commission account. I have commission accounts. Commission accounts have lower spreads. All right, pound yen, 15 minutes about to close. This is where I wouldn't want to take a sell at this point, you know. And the reason why I wouldn't want to take a sell at this point, especially when the 30-minute candle now the 30-minute candle has 16 minutes left to close, right? There's this wick to the left hand side right here. This is why I wouldn't want to take a sell. I would want the 30-minute candle to close and then see what the next one's going to do. And then we'll see if I'm going to take a sell or not. But yeah, I'm going to wait for this 30-minute candle close, 1 hour candle close, and then see what happens. You know, like, I'm fine with missing trades. You know, that's not a wick fill. Well, even if it is, it's 4 pips. You're trying to get 4 pips, 5 pips. Not me, you know. So, like, if this was, let's say, 15 pips, then you said, oh, it's a wick fill, 15 pips. Sure, makes sense. But it's like 4 pips. So I have no problems in letting trades go. You know, I could just sit back and watch trades fly by, no problem. But it has to make sense, you know. It's logical to take 5-cent lots on $1,000. Everything's logical if it makes sense. You know, I mean, depends on how much you're risking per trade. I mean, if you think you have $1,000 account, you're gonna risk, like, you know, 5 cents, perfectly fine. 50 cents because you can afford it, perfectly fine. You know, so let's take a look at this chart here by Luki. Chart set by Luchi. Oh, wrong chart. Wrong chart coming from the Zoom. A GJ daily candle just flipped bearish. Can you have a look and let us know what you think? I think the daily candle, you're right, we flipped bearish. 30-minute is also coming down. I think I have to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. That's what I want to do. I want to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Are you still in Afghanistan? Do you see any Americans over here? I'm not in Afghanistan, man. Biden left Americans here. I'm in Pakistan. It's Friday. It's Friday. I don't usually trade NFP week after Wednesday, but this week is beautiful. Oh, mashallah, that's very, very nice. I'm also waiting here for NFP here, so we'll see how that comes out. Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. We're going to have some big moves coming up on gold because we've been ranging since yesterday. Since the Asian session, we had one good move in the Asian session, then we've just ranged during the Asian session, during pre-London, during London Open. Now we're in pre-New York, we're still ranging. Let's see here. Why the market is not working in the US? Yes, it is. You need to choose crypto from the country list and continue as normal. What time is NFP? Mr. Professor Pippage, either you change your name or you leave the stream. Do you have any advice to not get slipped during NFP? There's no advice of not getting slipped at NFP. You know, it's something that's going to happen. You can't avoid it. What they expect is not bad numbers. What they expect is not bad numbers. Well, you know, compared to last month. Compared to last month, they're bad numbers, you know. So, I mean, if they're worse than 720, then it's going to be pretty bad. But if it comes out at 720 in the 700 range, you know, then it's okay, something they expected. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is entered on the break of the low. Oh, nice. Okay. 10 pips plus break even. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's take a look at this chart here by Edric. Buy above resistance, sell below support, target for sell, target for buy. Perfect. We have NFP, so we're going to wait to see what it means. Let's see what happens here. Pound yen has 12 minutes left for the 1 hour candle to close. This is my first trade taken from learning in your streams. Could I please get your input? Well, only because you said the word please, Chris Taylor. Let's take a look here. Take a look at this chart. This is pound yen. Ooh, this is in the Asian session here. Second position taken to break up the previous bearish candle. Bullish candle first. What could I have done? Oh, so both positions closed at 9 pips. Closed 90%. Nice. What could I have done better? I don't know. I think maybe look to see how you could have gotten in position right over here. Down over here, or what happened over here. But hey man, you made profits. Oh wow, look at this. We're breaking below this wick over here. So if this could mean that price is just going to continue falling, you know, so be it. We have this 20 pip range, 151, 750, 151, 730, 740, all this area right here. So I'm probably going to wait. If there's going to be a trade I'm going to take, it's probably going to be a buy stops or sell stops on gold, pending orders on gold. So let's see how that sets up. Let's take a look at USD JPY. See what USD JPY is up to. Did you hear from the guy with the body kit in Lahore? No. Yes. Yes. But I already got it done. And it looks fantastic. Alright. To be honest, Durango, owning the Durango, it made me into a car guy. You know, I wasn't into cars, but owning the Durango, I was like, damn, these are some beautiful machines. So now I'm a car guy now. Let's see here. Bro, my mentor, Inner Circuit Trader, literally looks up retail concepts before he does analysis, just so he knows he's trading inverse to retail concepts. Oh, nice. ICT. Do you have trade yesterday? No, I haven't traded at all. Haven't traded at all. Oh, wow, this is rejecting at this point now. Yeah, I haven't traded at all this week. Monday, I think I took some trades on Monday, but that's about it. See, on the 31st September, one trade which was a loss. This was a buy stop on gold we had on Wednesday, ADP. Other than that, nothing. Yeah, September is so far a loss right now. Oh, this is August. Okay, whatever. Can you please tell us about Sehan FX nailing FTMO? Is he a student? Sehan, I don't know, but he's doing really well in FTMO. Someone is saying 25 lots. Oh, wait till you see 100 lots. 25 lots. This is where we break barriers. I bought Dominion Markets membership, but still did not receive the email or any response. What is the Dominion Markets membership? What's the Dominion Markets membership? Man, you bought some wrong shit over there. Dominion Markets membership. There's no such thing as Dominion Markets membership. Alright, let's take a look at this chart. Glad to see you're doing better. Thank you, man. Doing well. I just had some green tea, some garlic tea, had some vitamin C's. Just, you know, chugged some cough syrup. That's it. I'm good. Overall trend was bullish, so looked more towards upside, minor support. Took an impulse entry as kind of broke below. I think this was during the volume session because that's why we broke above this consolidation zone to the left hand side. Very nice. As expected, price filled the previous highs and reached target. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, I had this beautiful idea. I'm trying to give lectures in universities. Let's see how that goes. Vitamin D3 also. Someone told me vitamin D is not good when you have the cold, so I didn't do that. I think we get enough vitamin D from the sun anyway. But didn't receive an email response. I was always get confused. Oh, okay, Santiago. I'm gonna look at that after the stream, and then we'll see what we can do. But it takes around 24 to 48 hours anyway. So the 30-minute candle is about to close in about. Oh yeah, Sehan is here. He's a part of market fluidity right here. We're about to close in 6 minutes. 1 hour candle is also about to close. We're closing below this area. So we'll see. So for the next 1 hour candle to continue down, I probably want to see the next one to wick up, break the low, and then continue pushing bearish. That's what I would want to see. Let's see what happens. Is it bad I lost confidence in pound yen sells and secured the whole position at 4 pips? No, that's fine. You know, because you acted on your impulse. So if you lost confidence, here's the thing. Whenever you're in a trade and it's going in profits and you're losing confidence, close out 90% of the trade, close out 80%, and leave the rest running. That's what I do all the time. Is there a reason I see your chart polluted buys above 151,800 instead of 152? 152,800? What? The fuck is going on over here? 152,800 way up over here. Sorry, Vincent, I don't know what you're trying to say. 152,800 is way up over here. 152,800 is right here. So, yeah. So this is only based on the 4 hour here. So once we start to come bullish, then we're gonna start to see where are we gonna look for buys, right? But so far we're only looking at how price is closing here for sells. We're just coming down at this point. 30-minute candle is also about to close, so we'll see if it closes with the wick to give us an opportunity, to give me an opportunity for price to continue down, or I'm just gonna wait for gold at this point for NFP. Trading should be a course on college when we are in technology right now. Do you agree? I agree with that. Oh, look at this. Took sells, closed partial profit, stops at break even, lost confidence. Oh, okay. Nice. Should have, well, closed partials, stopped at break even, lost confidence. Okay, that's fine. You know, if it continues, then probably let the whole thing run with, like, you know, minimal position inside. How would you manage risk on this trade? Would you close half if the 15-minute candle gets broken? Yes, close half at that point. Accounts will be blown today. That is correct. Most of the times accounts get blown when you miss a move and you try to chase the move. That's when you lose. And when you try to, like, you know, when you have a losing trade and you try to make that loss back, and also a Friday, or if you've had losses the entire week and you try to make back those losses on just one day, that's when most of the losses happen. Is there a reason I see your chart plotted buys above 152, 190 instead of 152, 500? I see minor resistance at 152, 400 range 400. Yeah, the reason is the 4 hour right here. That's it. I have very, very simple reasons. 4 hour, 152, whatever this is, 152, 200. Ideally would want to see the 4 hour candle to close above, and looking to the left hand side, there's a resistance on the 4 hour, 152, 400. That's all what I'm looking at, 20 pip range. So dropping down to the 1 hour, it gets a little bit more tricky now. And then we gotta adjust the range all the way up over here. So we're gonna talk about buys once price really starts to come bullish. You know, that's when we're gonna talk about buys. So far it's right down over here, so we're just gonna focus on sells at this point. You know, if you plot it right over here, then your range becomes a little bit smaller. So we'll see. We'll see what happens once price starts to go bullish. Are you entering and thinking at the close of the candle, or waiting for the new one candle to create a top wick? I'm waiting for the next candle to create a top wick and then break the low right here to continue down. That's what I'm waiting for, to correct this whole move up which we had earlier on. Looking at the 4 hour consolidation in hindsight, do you think the GJSL was a good one to take as price? Yeah, should have been. Could have been good, but I personally wanted to wait for a candle to close because of this wick to the left hand side. Let's see here. He said he can't register in the US. You just have to choose crypto from the country list. How do you get in the right mindset and confidence again after a losing streak? Just gotta focus on 1 or 2 trades. All your problems are solved by very, very simple solutions. 1 or 2 trades a day. You can't do that, quit trading. Now if GJ closed on 30-minute time frame without a wick, will it be a reason to hesitant? Yes. Yes, that would be a hesitant sell. Trading is extremely simple. Just got to focus on one or two trades and study those two trades and move on to the next day. After 4 months, 5 months, 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed you're gonna figure something out and you're gonna have that aha moment. But just one or two trades and give it time. Give it 5 months, 6 months, tattoo this somewhere, put it on the wall, do something, get a tramp stamp. Just one or two trades and give shit time. Things take time, man. Everything takes time. Trading takes time. But when you're over trading, you're over risking, and you're saying, "Oh, I gotta put in the work. Oh, I gotta over trade. I gotta do this. I'm putting in the work. I'm working hard. I'm looking at charts all the time." It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if you're not focusing on just one or two trades a day. If you're not focusing on just 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day on trading, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's just whatever. It's the same thing as going to the gym for 5 hours a day trying to get ripped. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna take time. So that's it. Simple. One to two trade. Look what I do. 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day trade. That's it. 1 hour simulation time a week. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. And just give it time. Someone asked me how long it took. I tell them it took me 1 year of just one or two trades a day, and then that was it. It just takes time. When you have guys on Instagram saying, "Oh, you got to put in the work, you got to put in the hours." No, you put in the hours for a job, a job. In trading, you don't have to put in the hours. You got to put in like 1 or 2 hours. That's it. You got to put in the hours. Go get a job. You're gonna get paid by the hour. Trading is not like that. Trading, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid. I don't know how you get paid, but like you put in time, and then you get paid by increasing your lot sizes, basically, and confidence. You need to do this prep talk every time on stream. Yeah, gold buys. No, Kamran, Mr. Kamran Gulyev, you have to wait. You have to wait. We got resistance right here, 1814. Gotta wait over here. Trust me, I'm gonna save you. We got resistance. I think gold buys are gonna be above 1814.50, not right now. Pound yen. Look at this pound yen over here. 4-hour candles open. 1-hour candles open. 30-minute candles open. We're coming up, making a top wick. We gotta break this low to continue down. So we'll see. How big is this stop loss? The stop is gonna be like 7 pips. Looking at for about 13, 14 pips. We'll see. Will you take this GJSL? No. I'm not going to take GJSL. Will you give live Forex signal after NFP? No. I'm going to give live Forex buy stop, sell stop signal for NFP. That's what I'm good for today. Buy stops and sell stops. What happens if the 30-minute candle starts to break the low? Instead, will you do impulse sell or still wait? I'm not going to take this trade. I'm going to wait for NFP, buy stops and sell stops on gold. That's all what I'm going to trade today. Haven't seen TED. Yes, majority of the people haven't seen TED. I saw TED maybe 8 months ago. Wali Baba is doing... What is Wali Baba doing for NFP? I have no idea. We'll see. Why would you not take the GJ sell? I don't understand. Because I don't want to trade GJ today. I want to trade gold, buy stops and sell stops. I think the other reason is that because we had this rejection here before, right? We had this rejection here before, and even though this rejection was ignored by this volume move up, since price is closing at the same area, I have a feeling that maybe these sells, they may not work out. They may not work out. I have a feeling. So for that reason, I'm going to be willing to sit out of this trade. Even if it breaks down, it goes down, I'm going to be fine with that. But, I have my reasons with that. So I'm going to be sitting out for this trade. I see you almost trade gold in these. What? I see you almost trade gold in these any logic day. Yeah, you gotta write that sentence again. I don't know what that. Yeah, you gotta write that sentence again. Ooh, gold is moving up over here now. I gotta wait for NFP. Look at the rejection on a daily time frame, but GJ doesn't it just clearly suggest sells? It does suggest sells. You can take sells. I'm just not taking sells. I'm just gonna wait for gold, and that's it. NFP is gonna be amazing. Buy stops and sell stops. Are you also trading CPI? Are you also trading CPI red folder news? Sometimes. All right, gold is about to break above these wicks over here. 1814.70. Is this enough range? That's like a 20 pip range here till 1816. Pretty nice, to be honest. I see you only trade gold in these days. Yes, because I've been seeing setups. I've traded pound yen here too, here and there, but mostly it's been gold because gold gives some really nice returns because of the big moves it has. Would it make sense to buy GJ when price comes back into the range? Yes. When it comes back into the range and you could see some sort of a support forming, then yes, we could say that this move down was a fake out, and then we can continue moving bullish. Sitting out of everything right now might just be the option because you might wait also for a long period of time before the 10 pip move happens. That's correct. And I'm an expert at waiting and missing trades. If you can be an expert at waiting and missing trades, I think you're going to be successful. You got to wait and miss trades. And when you miss trades, look over the charts and explain to yourself, how could you have taken that trade? Or what could you have compelled? What could have compelled you to take that trade? For example, right? Let's say gold breaks above 1814.81 and continues moving till 1816.50. Now, obviously, we've missed that trade at that point, right? So then we can look at this and say that, okay, if we missed this trade, let's say, for example, this gold candle moves all the way up over here. Let me just bring my rectangle here. Moves all the way up right here, right? And now you got to figure out, oh shit, okay, it moved up. How could I have been in this trade? So then you could say, okay, well, maybe since we were in a pre-New York time, which is a lot of volume, right? And we're breaking above these wicks over here at resistance and this wick right over here at resistance, ignoring the fact that this is a rejection area because we had a rejection here before, and accepting that, okay, we're in a high volume time, pre-New York, we're expecting bad numbers for NFP, right? Worse than last month, so we're going to say bad, and that means gold should continue moving bullish, right? And we're expecting bad numbers for NFP, so maybe that's the reason why gold moved up. So maybe that would have been a good idea. So those are the notes you make for the next time it happens, and I do that all the time. I make mental notes all the time. Even right now I'm making mental notes. If there's a big bullish candle, respecting, it wouldn't be a logic that there's also probability of a clean sell down. Instead of the sell might not work out. Is it because of your experience? Then you willing to sit out? I'm sitting out because it's Friday. I'm sitting out because maybe there's a rejection here, and I'm willing to miss out on this move. If it continues to go down, whatever, so be it. But if you want to take that risk, trading is all about risk. If you want to take that risk, you want to take a sell over here, go ahead, take the sell. If it's going to be a losing trade, obviously you're going to learn something from it, and then you could turn around and say that, oh, okay, maybe this area, it affected that move down and it went back up. So things like that can happen. Or if we create a support over here, and if the candles break the support later on, then it's going to be a nicer sell. Instead of having just one candle move down, because we already had 1, 2, 3 candles move down, and this was a pretty big move over here as well, compared to the volume we have right now. It's like 30 pip move. So the question is, since we've already had a 30 pip move, can we have another 20 pip move in the next candle? So that's going to be a 50 pip move. You got to ask yourself that. Or do we want price to consolidate before having that extra 20 pip move? I would want price to consolidate before it has that another 20 pip move. And for that, I'm just going to wait. Should we hold trades more than 10 pips? Yeah, you should. You should hold trades for more than 10 pips. Just close out 90% and let the rest run. and slowly you're going to get confidence in, like, holding those trades for longer time. Regulators investigate crypto exchange developer. Uniswap Labs. Wow. Uniswap Labs are being investigated. Let's take a look over here. Uniswap Labs, ecosystem growing network of DeFi app developers documentation. Oh, company that initially built this Uniswap protocol purpose to automate transaction between cryptocurrency token on the Ethereum blockchain. Smart contracts. Damn. There's some fishy things happening on the Ethereum blockchain when it comes to Ethereum, Tron, Neo. Does it also mean depends on range? If 20 pip range, then 10 pip take profit makes sense? Yes. If it is larger than range, that also makes sense to hold more than 10 pips. It's up to you. I just secure 10 pips. I can only tell you what I do, So that's why I say, if you want to hold more, hold like maybe 10%, gain confidence, and maybe next time you can hold like, a bigger percentage of the lot size. What do you mean by trading buy stops and sell stops on gold? It means I'm going to be using buy stops and sell stops on gold for NFP. When NFP comes on, buy stops and sell stops. All right, 15-minute candle has no wick at the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to wait over here. Are you back to NY streams? Yes. Depends on what time I have. Let's see here. I just googled Dominion Market and there are a lot of negative reviews there before you jumped out. Is there something wrong with the management? No, not really. All unregulated brokerages are going to have the same reviews. They're unregulated, this and that. But the good thing about the unregulated brokerages is that only on unregulated brokerages is where you can get higher leverage, you can get freedom of trade however you want, you can hedge, stuff like that, everything. When you have a regulated brokerage, lower leverage, you can't hedge. On most regular brokerages, you can't even trade gold. So it's very difficult. Let's see here. Whoever say short gold, don't say you went warned out to. Yeah, I mean, if gold continues moving, it's pretty good. We'll see. We shall see. How do you trade gold in pre-New York, New York, and NYSE? What you notice at that? I see you almost gold trade correction. It takes a lot of time. Like you have to sit and watch a pair move during the entire New York session, and then you gotta talk to yourself on how you could have. What's this guy? Kill Will is gonna go in the gulag at this point. And then you got to ask yourself, okay, how could you have taken that trade? You got to look at the times of volume. You got to look at what influences gold. All those things take time, So if you're looking at gold and you're a new trader at gold, then you got to take a look at gold from pre-New York to New York Open to NYSE Open. And then you got to see that, okay, at what time gold has volume. If gold has volume at pre-New York, will it have volume at NY Open? If it has volume at NY Open, will it have volume at NYSE Open? Now, there's no objective answers to that, right? Because then you got to take a look at it for yourself. That okay, if it consolidated during pre-New York and New York Open, why it had volume at NYSE Open, and if it had volume and it really moved, then how you could have participated in that move, how you could have taken advantage of that move, and that's when price action takes in takes into account here. The government is putting Rawalpindi Islamabad under lockdown. Want to make sure seminar still. Yeah, it's still going on. Seminar still going on. यार तुम लोग जो हो ना सोचते बहुत हो बहुत सोचते हो तुम लोग अगर हम सोचना छोड़ दें इतना ज़्यादा तो काम बहुत आसान हो जाए. What I mean to say is that people they overthink a lot. We overthink way too much, and because of that we let go of opportunities. If the conference is still happening, it's still happening at this point. What broker do you used to use as a Canadian resident? IC Markets, and there was and then we moved to Advantage FX, and then both of them were kicked out of Canada. All right. 1 minute left for the 15-minute candle to close. It feels painful to see people making clean gains on GA or gold when I struggle to get any meaningful trades on GJ. When I focus on just GJ, 1 or 2 trades a day, I kept feeling FOMO. That's fine. You gotta stop feeling FOMO. When you stop feeling FOMO, then you're gonna start to get better. Best broker globally. You gotta Google that. I'm worried about petrol restrictions. Oh. You know how they're gonna restrict petrol? You know what happened in Pakistan is they're saying that if you're unvaccinated, you won't be able to get petrol, gas, like as they say in North America. What they're gonna say? Hey, sir, are you vaccinated? Just look at them and say, oh yeah, okay. How much? Sir, कितने का डालें पेट्रोल? Full कर दीजिए, full. Full. Okay, sir. I think it's going to take time to incorporate those systems to actually digitally check who's vaccinated and not vaccinated. It's still going to take around, I'd say 4 or 5 months. Best broker for Canadians as of now, I have no idea. I use Dominion Markets. It's not about the platform. It's about the liquidity feed I've been using for 4 or 5 months now. Running great at this point. I'm looking for a regular broker. Go with Oanda. Go with Oanda then. That's a regular broker. But you can't trade gold though. Would GJ buys interest you if the 30-minute closes back in the range? Yes. Yes. And if I measure this range up till here, it's like a 20 pip range. We'll see. If price is breaking a high or the low, but there's recently no candle to the left, what should we do? Just take the sell. Just take the sell or the buy. Are you against the vaccine and why? I'm not against it. But I'm against the fact that it's being pushed onto healthy people. When you have nothing wrong with you. I don't know. This sparks a big debate, and my own opinion is that if I'm healthy and I'm perfectly fine, I don't have to just, I'll keep my opinions to myself. Roger, thanks for the live streams. Your advice helped me to get started to changing my life. Oh, wow. Nice. Very, very nice. Hey, good morning, Diogo. Raja Bhai just came now. Tomorrow conference is confirmed. Wow. Yes. Yes, it's confirmed. We talked about this 6 times today. What's this? What's the reason that the market sometimes follows its exit support and resist sometimes after breaking the support resistance? It depends on volume times, But right now we're just gonna wait here. Gonna wait for gold. Let's see. Vaccines are supposed to be applied on healthy people. Yeah, that's fine. I just feel like our bodies are capable enough to fight off diseases, and that's how they get stronger. I mean, if you look at kids, right? You look at kids. Kids just roll around in the dirt. They roll around in the mud. They lick everything. They eat everything. They're disgusting. That's how their immune systems get better. But once you get older, now all of a sudden you need to get different vaccines and stuff like that because to boost your immune system. No, your immune system has its natural tendency to get better. And that's what I believe. I believe my immune system is strong enough to get better, and to fight off diseases. Unless it's like cancer or something like that, I mean, then if you're going to die, you're going to die. You can't do much about it. Looking at gold, pending stops at NFP. That's what I'm looking at today. Gold pending stops. Do you look at Mo Vlogs? Okay, good thing we removed that guy. I'm in 14 days isolation because of COVID close contact. What do you recommend me to accelerate my learning during these 14 days? I suggest you take this 14 days isolation out of your mind and just go about your day. That's what I suggest. Come on, man. Who made up these 14 days? Who made up this 14 days? In some countries it's 10 days. In some countries it's 7 days. Some countries it's 14 days. Who made this number up? Why not 15 days? Oh, the police are coming to check. Yeah, that's another thing. I think go through the database. Go through the unlearn and relearn section. That's the best thing to go through. Like, get the simulator. Uh, this is what I use. This is the simulator I've been using, soft for FX. This is what I've been using. Oh, Kevon, you can mute yourself if you want. This is what I've been using for the last, since 2016. This simulator, the best simulator for MetaTrader 4. The best simulator for MetaTrader 4. But here's the thing. You know why when people say, "Oh, I want to make money. I'm a software guy. I want to make money." You want to make money and you're a software guy, create this simulator for MT5. This is only available for MT4. And I would love to use it on my Dominion Markets MT5 terminal. This is not available for MT5. You want to make money? Make it for MT5. You're gonna make fuck tons of money with this. Trust me. This guy used to sell for $100 for 10 licenses. Now he sells $100 for 2 licenses. How much money have you when you start trading full time? How much money? How much money you have when you start trading? Around like 15,000, something like that. Look at GJ Wanda. I thought it was tripping compared to your. Yeah, it's different. It's liquidity feed. We talked about that. We talked about that earlier. What's the experience of gold in NY? Should we wait for 30-minute count to close or above? I think, Alisa, what you should do is you should do your analysis on gold, and then you should send your analysis, and then we're going to see what your analysis is, and maybe then we can give you some feedback. Because all these questions back and forth, you're not going to learn anything. You got to send analysis, you got to post analysis, and then we can take a look at that and give you advices. You're going to learn much more with that. My astrologer talked about being injected will turn him into zombies. Oh, wow. Osteoman, welcome. What is the user simulator? Can someone explain? Yes, just go to the website over here, and you're gonna find out. It's like simulating the charts. It's like playing Age of Empires but with Forex. Yeah, it's just like that. Hey Roger, have a nice day. Thank you, bro. Did Kerwin send me a message on Instagram? No. Kerwin did not send you a message on Instagram. I have 25,000 and only going for 0.5% a day. Amazing. Beautiful. That's the best way to go about it. Are you feeling better? I'm feeling 110%. I found the market fluidity confirmation in my email. Thank you. Oh, nice. Nice. See, it's all there. Dude, what's gulag mean? I am new here. You are in the gulag. It's gonna rain here in Sargodha soon. Wapta gonna cut the power. Probably be trade on my phone. Benchot Wapta. Since we moved to since we moved to Bahia Town, man, it's been blessed. I don't know what load shedding looks like, but the electricity bill is sky high. We used to pay the most electric bill we had in Canada was $240. That was our biggest electric bill in Canada. So CAD to PKR. It was 200. Yeah, I think it was like $240. So that comes up like 39,900 rupees. Over here, this month's bill was around 49,000 rupees. This is like 360 bucks. Electricity is expensive. Damn. Is it okay to trade NFP with a $50 account at 0.01? You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, guys, are you guys ready? So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a separate account. No 100 lots. I'm going to open up a separate account. I'm transferring some funds right now in my separate account. I'm going to transfer like, 5,000, and I'm just going to gamble that 5,000 on NFP. And we're going to see how we do. Yeah. Because if you want to gamble on news, always gamble with something you can afford to lose. Something you're just going to be like, whatever, like, whatever. That. Yeah. You have a $5,000 account, go with the $50. You have a $10,000 account, go with $1,000, $100, whatever you want to do. All right. So what do I want to do over here? Create a new account. Let's open my email over here too so I can log in. All right. So where am I putting this money over here? 301-676 payment account. Oh, I already have 5,000 in one account. Okay, awesome. Okay, I already got 5,000 in one account. Oh, got 300 in this one. 3019584. 301. Where are these accounts? Okay, awesome. So I got to transfer what? 4,700. Got to transfer 4,700. If I open an account with crypto, how do I withdraw the money to my bank account? For Canada, we can do e-transfers. If you want to do that, we can do e-transfers. All right, so we are ready. So take a look at this. Took out 4,700 from here. Put it up in this one right here. Got 5,000 now. Awesome. So we're going to trade it. Oh shit, this is the payment account. We can't trade the payment account. We still got around, how much time we got? We got 1 hour left. Yeah, we got 1 hour left now. It's better to open a new account. Let's see here. Open up new, open up pro account, hedging, open account. All right, this will be amazing. Trying to make some money. Here we got the login. Password. Oh wow, gold is moving up over here. Okay. NFP is going to be amazing. Pound yen is also moving back up in the range. Damn, Daniel. Daniel is moving up and up. I need to learn about taxes. I think you should only be worried about taxes if you're making more, if your capital gains are more than your primary income. That's the sort of mentality I've always had when it came to taxes. As soon as my capital gains went over my primary income, I incorporated myself, and those profits from trading, they became my own corporation's income. And then I looked into ways that, okay, now how can my corporation pay me? And then I had to increase my expenses. To increase my expenses, I started doing boot camps, right? Because when I did boot camps, now I became an employee, I became a teacher, and then the corporation had to pay me to do boot camps. So then I became an expense on my corporation. So that kind of like brought my tax down a little bit, because then, my expenses minus that. But then when I became an employee, then I had to pay payroll tax. My corporation had to pay payroll tax for paying me. And then I was making an income from my corporation because now I was getting an income. I was getting basically a salary from my corporation. And then I had to pay tax on that salary as an employee. So if let's say I was making 200,000 a year from a corporation, I was paying 70,000 in taxes every year. So I wasn't making 200,000 per se as an employee. I was making 80,000. So I was paying like maybe 20,000, 25,000 in taxes. As an employee, and all that 80,000 was an expense for my corporation. So that's what you got to do. So, when you start making profits, once you start withdrawing money, you got to incorporate yourself, and then you got to pay your same thing here in Pakistan. Open up a PVD limited company, and then hired myself as an employee for doing the live streams, for teaching, for doing seminars, for doing conferences, for doing appearances. So now I become an expense for my corporation to bring the tax down. What's the expectation of NFP? NFP, they're expecting bad numbers than previous month. September Australia ke weak month. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens with NFP. So I got my account ready over here. Yeah, I got my account ready right over here. Got to get magic keys ready over here too. So we are ready and steady for NFP. I'm ready to lose 5K over here. We're going to just full margin the hell out of gold over here for NFP. NFP comes, this, looking to get it to 10,000. If I blow it, whatever, if we blow it, we blow it. If we bring it up, we bring it up. Wish we could trade this one right here. 5 million. Can't, it's a credit. So we're just going to focus on we're going to focus on the baby numbers. What lot can I use for full margin on 500? On 500, I think 0.05. 0.05. Oh, one lot? Okay. Oh, 0.5 or one lot. Why can I not deposit into my live account in Indian markets? It's not easy. Card deposit, it's a little fidgety. It's very difficult. Can you please show how to close partial in MetaTrader manually? Yes. You right click and then you hit modify, and then from there you can close partial accounts. Lot size. What lot size will be chosen for 5K account? For 5K, I don't know. I'll probably start with 4 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots, and then we'll see how it goes. I love your IG stories when you share your thoughts on things and show Pakistan. Absolutely love it. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't think I can open 4 lots on gold. I think I can open like 2 lots on 5,000. You have experience from NFP. Do you think or do you know if there is a usual lower times at NY Open, NYE Open since it's NFP? What? कल खाने में क्या है? कल खाने में है एक अदद सैंडविच और चाय पानी, बाकी अपना अपना. You have experience from NFP. Do you think or do you know if there is usually lower volumes at NY Open and NYE Open? Yeah, sometimes I've noticed that there's a big move. There's a big move when NFP comes, but then things kind of things get slowed down a little bit, and then we wait for NYSE Open, because sometimes we've had numbers come out and there have been no effect, and then the market waits for the numbers to get absorbed to move at NYSE Open. So we'll see. What about solar panel in Pakistan to help with your electricity bills? Yeah, that's not open yet, so we're waiting for the meter to come in. Can we take buys as if it was a fake out on GJ? 30-minute time frame. To take buys on GJ if this was a fake out, would probably want to see price to make a lower wick first. Do you think some personal family problem could affect trading? If yes, how do you deal with it? Yeah, family problems can affect trading. I just don't trade. during that phase. Family problems are like fucking hurricanes. When you have family problems, those are storms, hurricanes. You gotta wait for those hurricanes to pass and then come back to trading. It doesn't work. It's just what it is, you know. Would you suggest dynamic risk for NFP and also wait for a few minutes for candle to form its direction? I don't suggest any risk for NFP. I don't suggest any trading for NFP. I don't suggest any execution on NFP. I don't suggest that at all. NFP, you can lose money, you can make money. It's just 50-50. You know, I don't suggest anything on NFP. What I'm going to do on NFP is something what I'm just going to do. You know, when it comes towards proper price action, I can suggest risk management, I can suggest dynamic risk, static risk, all that. But when it comes to news, I don't suggest anything on news. You know, I'm just going to use buy stops and sell stops, and then I'm going to try to kind of like conquer the market at that point. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, too bad for the gulag. The stream is going to be delayed by 10 seconds, so they're going to miss it. Are we buying or selling gold for NFP? We're waiting. Look at this. Looking at pending stops at NFP on gold. How do you trade when you have a baby? You put the baby in the other room and then you trade. Like, what kind of question is that? Come on, man. How do you trade when you have a baby? You put the baby in the room, bro. Like, what are you trying to do? All right. GU is also rejecting that area. Coming up over here. How much range? Oh, this is a 26 pip range over here. How much do you risk per trade? Around 2%. 1 to 2%. Excited for tomorrow already. Nice. Be currently sitting in Bahria as well. Oh, nice. Abdul Hamid Saab, Bahria mein hain aap. Bahria mein hain. बताएं फिर किधर हैं? क्या पता आज मुलाकात हो जाएगा टाइम हो तो. अभी तो 7:30 हुए हैं. नहीं 4:30 हुए हैं अभी. Can I just risk 0.5% if I want to trade gold today, or is that too risky? I'm okay with one small loss. Yeah, you can. 0.05. I think whoever's trying to trade NFP, whoever's trying to, like, you know, just go all out on NFP, put some money aside. Put some money aside and trade with that. Don't trade NFP with your main account. Don't do that. Put some money aside and trade with that. Just don't be a dumbass. You know, that's all what I gotta say. Let's see here. Could you take a look at my chart? Let's take a look over here. All right, this is gold. Buy stop above 1817, 20 pip TP for NFP, sell stop below 1808. Yeah, that looks good. I think what's better. Oh, this is the 4-hour chart. I think what's better is going to be if you can do buy stops and sell stops. Buy stops and sell stops above and below the 30-minute candle, you know, the next 30-minute candle. All right, will silver be affected by the news? Silver against dollar? Yes. Let's see here. Is there any advantage of verification between markets? Yeah, I mean, ID is good. Proof of address is good. Source of funds is not needed at this time. Hello, good to see you. You're going to hell. Thank you, thank you. Lost 2% in the last 2 days. That's still very good. Some people lost 20% in the last 2 days. I hate the word gamble. Well, today news NFP is just going to be gamble, but educated gamble. Educated gamble. The whole idea is going to be to trade the opposite. Yeah, it's going to be very risky to trade to trade the opposite of the move. We'll see. We shall see. Pound yen is also about to break these highs to continue moving up, but would want to see price to kind of like come down first. Mr. 928 Kushagra Singh, you are going to go in the gulag of the gulags now. Damn, man, people start spamming like, come on. See, Wali Baba, he angry on his viewer. Oh, Wali Baba is angry at somebody? Let's take a look over here. I like to see people angry. What's the meaning of the gulag permanent ban? No, gulag is something from Call of Duty. Like when you're a bad player, you die, you go in the gulag, and then you gotta fight each other.
मेमोरी है ना वो बड़ी छोटी सी होती है, हम चीज़ें भूल जाते हैं, लेकिन अब ये चीज़ बताना मेरा करे बताया करो यार, पीछे नहीं याद आपको?
Alright, let's see.
याद है तारिक? बिल्कुल। कौन कौन था उस दिन बैठा हुआ हमारे साथ? एक ही बंदे को पता है सिर्फ, बाकियों को नहीं पता।
What are they talking about? He has the same sell on USD CAD. Nice, 29 pips.
करेक्ट यार, ये ऐसे यार मेरे साथ थोड़ा सा ना जिंदा होने का सबूत दिया करे, बताया करो यार, पीछे ना हटा करो इन चीज़ों को। हमारी जो असल में मेमोरी है ना वो बड़ी
Alright, we'll see what happens today. I realize you don't use Chinese indicator for fun anymore. Is there a reason? I actually forgot to use Chinese indicator. I use it when yeah, there's nothing happening at this point now. I tried closing partials from MetaTrader manually but couldn't find. Could you please show once? Man, if I'm going to show you once, I'm going to... Do I have to do this? You can just Google this, you know, right? You can just how to close partials in MT5. You can just literally Google this. Look. Close partial in MT5. Just Google it. You know, I have the spoon and this food. I put the food on the spoon. I'm not going to put the spoon in your mouth. This is literally putting food on the spoon. So now you got to just open your mouth and just get the food. Just get it. It's easy. I thought the gulag was a prison camp in Soviet Union. Yes, it was. Do you think smoking cannabis affects your trading? Yes. That's why I stopped. It blurs your decision-making process. What's the best way to close a trade in drawdown? What points should I look for to close partials in drawdown? There's a risk management talk in my YouTube channel. There's a video there, so you can go look at that. It's very important to close in drawdowns. It's very important to look at which areas you should just cut your losses short. Not close the whole thing, but to protect the downside a little bit. How many pips will you place your pending orders? So pending orders are going to be placed above the 30-minute candle and below the 30-minute candle. Check your resolution. You need to make it clear. Well, Mr. Andrew Amadusu, we're streaming 4K right now, so you need to check your internet connection so you can make things clear for yourself. Yeah, we're streaming 4K, man. Can't get any clearer than this. How do you know when to close out the trade with your buy stops and sell stops? My rule of thumb is when my buy stops get activated, I'm expecting price to continue driving through, right? Because if we're going to put a buy stop over here and this buy stop gets activated, that means the candle is breaking the high to create a new high. Since it's volume time, since it's high volume news, high volatile news, then you're expecting once this high is broken, you're expecting price to continue pushing bullish, and then you're expecting to secure profits at that time. But if your buys get activated and price starts to come down, that's the point where I close out the whole trade. Do you care about GJ and gold fundamental analysis or purely technicals? Purely technicals. Yeah, purely technicals. Wali Baba is also trading NFP. I have no idea. How many pips are you targeting for NFP? Probably like 60, 70 pips. How many lots can you open with 500 on gold? I think you should focus on 0.05 instead of how much you can open. So should you ever take a momentum trade if there is no wicks out of the price? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. What do you do when it starts whipsawing? You get the fuck out. When price starts whipsawing, you just leave it alone. Just be like, all right, oh, not today. You know, that's like when someone just goes batshit crazy. You're like, oh shit, what's wrong with this guy? You know, you just kind of like let them calm down. Yeah. Whipsaw is like that angry customer who's getting angry for no reason. You just let them calm down, or you slap them in the way. You're like, "Hut." That's what whipsaw is. You just let the candle calm down. You're like, oh shit. But we're gonna try to attack it today. I might ask to switch to a swing account as leverage. Oh, I don't know what that is. Probably FTMO. Gold daily about to what? Gold daily EG about to. Man, your English there failed me over there. Gold daily EG but to EG by H4 engulfing failed. Fucking hell, man. Looks like you used all your English at once. Have you been to Swan Garden? Do not think it's so far away from where you live. No, I haven't. I've heard about it. Should you only ever take momentum trade if there's no wicks ahead of the price? Yes, depends on a lot of factors. First thing is you need to share a chart. Have you set your limits for NFP? No, I have not. Hey, Crockster Gaming Channel, your English makes no sense. I'm not being mean, but it just literally makes no sense. This is a sentence written. This is a sentence. I'm not trying to roast, but this is a sentence written over here. Daily EG by 2 EG by 4-hour engulfing failed. I don't know if that's a I don't know, cheat code. Fucking, I have no idea. Like, you know, when you had that video console, Sega used to go up, up, down, A, B, B, left, left, down, right, B, B, A. That's what it meant, like. EG by EG 4-hour. Could you tell me once, please, how to join Zoom session? I searched in YouTube but can't find a way. Please, can you tell me? Zoom sessions are for the chosen ones. Once you become the chosen one, then you will get access to it without even asking. Have you went to Canada for work permit or study permit? Neither. Went to Canada with a business permit. All right. What time is it? We got 45 minutes left. I'm going to be right back. What's your vision of future life, Raja? You have got everything. My future is, I don't know. I want to run an organization that houses people, clothes people, you know, helps people, helps people in need. That's what I want to do, you know. And slowly, we're getting there. Alhamdulillah, we feed around 100 people a week now every Thursday. So trying to just, like, you know, move on from there. What more can we do after that? So, you know, like, we can sit here and, like, you know, make plans for life, like, you know, as many plans we want. But at the end of the day, life will always have its own plan for us. You know, I mean, I never thought I'm going to move back to Pakistan, you know, but hey, I'm here now, you know. So, you know, like, just enjoy where you are, because wherever you are in life, you are at the exact time where you should be. Wherever you are in life, you're exactly where you should be wherever you are in life, you know. And where you're headed, we don't know where we're headed. We're just making plans. We're doing the best we can with good intentions, and that's all about it. Will you also run a social enterprise, also do good business and give back? Yes, we'll see. I think this is signal service language. Make it short and simple. Yeah. Do you know Tony Robbins? He also fed people when he was younger. Yes, I do know Tony Robbins. What do you think about gold? I think we should wait for NFP on gold. How long have you been profitable? Around 4 months. You should be. Oh. Wherever you are in life, you're exactly. Yeah, probably around 4 years at this point. All right, I'll be right back, and let's see where we are in about 10 minutes. Payday loan, margin gulag. Oh, okay, payday loans. All right, so we got 37 minutes. Is the chair comfortable? Very comfortable. Today, gold gonna go down 100%. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens today for gold. What's the gold target can be after news? We'll see. I think what we're looking at is safe at like 1817. And if we can break above 1817, probably looking at 1819. Let's see here. Roger Banks, kindly visit DHA2. Will be an honor for me. Kindly visit DHA2. Man, I moved all the way. This is what's wrong with people. Moved all the way from Canada. You should come visit Berrytown. Why was a 30-minute break on GJ not a good sell? We didn't break below. We did not break below. We rejected this area here. We didn't break below. So we had to break below to continue down. There was no break. So we'll see. I don't have a buy stop at this point. I don't have a sell stop at this point. Probably going to use the buy stops and sell stops like maybe 2 minutes before. 2 minutes before. How much is the best amount to start in Forex? How much is the best amount to start in Forex? I think $500 is pretty good. All right, we got our friend over here, Macedonian in the house.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you? How are you? How are you?
Good.
Nice, nice, nice. I put aside 5,000 to just throw it at NFP and see what happens.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. What's the main mindset change that made you profitable and consistent for the first time in Forex? The main mindset change was you can't fight the market. You can't fight your losses. Your losses are going to happen. I think it wasn't the mindset change. It was all about figuring out how could you have not made the mistake when you had that losing trade. That was the biggest change because most of the time, like I've talked about this, or if I got $1 for every time I talked about this, I probably have like $12 at this point. Whenever you have a losing trade, you have to look to see what could you have done differently, how could you have executed differently, how could you have seen things differently for you to not execute that losing trade. You always got to study your losses, see what went wrong at that time, because most of us, we don't look at our losses that way. We look at our losses as if like, oh, okay, here's another loss, let's see how we can make this loss back. No, you take a losing trade, step back, and then try to see that, okay, how could you have done things differently a little bit? What's the gold target? Oh, after news, I don't know, probably 1817, 1819 if the news is really bad, or probably down at 1811, if it's really good. And then we're looking at 1808. Why you left moving averages? They were just moving averages were lagging. That's the one reason I left them. They were lagging indicators. What a really good question someone asked you that you really liked. I don't remember. Best Islamic broker for swing traders. Brokers aren't meant for Islamic traders. You got to understand that. They're not meant for that. When you talk about an Islamic account, the spreads are higher, commissions are higher, there's no swap fees. But there's no such thing like that, the best broker. All right. Let's see here. Does gold always fill the range, and generally how long it will take to fill the same? Example, there's a huge gap from the last year. Um, we'll see. It does, but I mean, I think we're thinking way too in the future. You know, like once we break below 1808, we got to talk about how can price come down to fill 1804, then to fill 1802, 1801. Talking about those big ranges is gonna kind of like, you know, deviate you from what's important at this point. At this point over here. Yeah, so we're gonna wait over here. We got about 30 minutes left. This is the NY Open coming up, and we got NFP coming up over here as well. NFP is coming right up. Gold 1 hour has closed above this resistance here. So technically, can Indian people trade in Dominion markets? Why do Indian people consider themselves handicapped or something? You know, it's not like no, of course you can. Let's see here. What lot size do you advise for someone with $500 to trade? I think if you got $500, go with, let's say, 0.05, 0.1. Look to see how much you can risk at one time. I'll donate you some money every month through YouTube. I've learned so much. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Trust me, I don't need any more money. What do you think that gold will go up or down after the news? No idea. We'll have to wait to see how the news comes out. We have the numbers right here. They're expecting bad numbers from last month. So we'll see what the outcome is. If the outcome is, let's say, less than 700,000, then I think we're going to see a move up on gold. But if the outcome is higher than, let's say, like it's in 800,000, then we're going to see a move down on gold. So we'll see. But since considering how August went for me, whatever trade I take, just take the opposite trade. There's going to be a higher chance you're going to win at that trade. That's something I can say with a lot of confidence. August wasn't that. Had a lot of losses in August, that's why. Joking, by the way. NZD USD is overbought, but the trend is still bullish. Don't fight the trend. Oh, there we go. Gold is breaking the highs over here, continuing on till 1816. NFP should be interesting. We have 30 minutes left. Wonder, was there a way to learn from you? Oh, Uncle Ted. Oh, no.
There's no way.
What are you going to learn? What's going to be the best thing we can learn? Learn to sit out. Is there going to be a new course for... I think the best thing you can do being in the database is to go through the unlearn and relearn section. That's the best thing you can do at this point. Any importance to Dominion market user issue? Posted 30 comments, not a single one picked. Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of issues on Tron deposits. Delays. That's what we're experiencing at this point.
What's up, Ted? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Osteo man.
Good morning, Pakistan. Good morning, Canada.
What swing trades are you in today?
Pound and pound yen, shorts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Time to take buys. Just joking. Mac.
Right? Yeah, I know. Since Sunday, I was taking buys, so I just exited them out. And
Okay. Yeah,
See?
let's see. Let's see what happens. If you were learning Forex in the current market conditions, how do you think you'd be doing? It's hard to say how I'd be doing. I'd still be looking at a New York session, focusing on 1 or 2 trades. That's it.
Probably would have made more.
Yeah, probably. Who
More,
knows?
more volatility in the last few years than it was back in like 2016.
Yeah, that's true. Compared to 2016 and now, like daily candle, 4-hour candles are a lot more volatile. This whole COVID situation, man, things have been just insane. Let's see here. I only have 25 USD and try make magical during this NFP. Well, you better take that $25 out and get yourself some food because it's not going to last long in NFP here. What time frame do you usually place your entry? It's on the 30-minute time frame. We'll be using pending orders on gold. What lot size do you use for 5,000 account? We'll see. 2 lots, 3 lots.
It really looks like NFP is going to be a big whipsaw.
Yeah, the way daily is also in a range over here. It'll need, I think, to break out of this range, we'll need a massive change in numbers.
Yeah, because look at the weekly. So that weekly to me looks like we should drive all the way up to 1830, right? And if you look at the monthly candle now has printed with a rejection to the downside, right? So now we're starting to drive up. So that previous month was a bit of a fake out, and then now we're driving up probably to 1920. So it'll be interesting to see how we get up to 1830 today. I think there's probably going to be a big whipsaw because I can't see why we're driving up right now at 8 o'clock. Like we're at almost 1816. If the news is going to be bad, it just doesn't make sense. Like this weekly candle, the way that it's printed right now, it's going to drop all the way back down to 1800. Like it's really confusing to me. That's why I don't understand why gold's moving up right now.
Yeah, this was the flash crash here, but it's still
Yeah.
closed above 1760s. So there has to be a reason because it rejected this level here, it rejected this support, closed all the way up. So
Yeah, so it should fill all the way back up to 1830, 1840, but I don't know why we're moving right now unless it's obvious that it's going to be bad news and they've just started to move the market.
interesting. Let's see what happens here. Got to break above
So
1816.
because I think you can come back into 1810 and then drive up.
Come down to
There's
18.
that zone, 1808 almost. Sorry.
And
There's-
and the top on that, there's a 4-hour wick that hasn't been touched yet. So worst comes to worst at 1793, I won't be surprised if it just reaches down there too as well. That's from what every single wick has been filled since on the higher time frames. So the 4-hour sticks out to me very, very prominent.
Yeah, this is really weird. It's
So we
gonna
have these face covering signs up at the elevator here, and we had a protest here in downtown Vancouver, and so everyone was out yesterday, and I come back to the elevator, and one of the signs are ripped off. The manager of the elevator of the building here is so adamant of putting all these signs up, and so I came back the next day and it was on, and then someone else ripped it off again. I was like, dang, people are starting to wake up a bit.
Jeevan, please, on camera. I can't see your face. That's not Jeevan. Let's see here. I mean, sells for gold on this one pending order all the way down to 1795. 1795 is below a very, very, very strong rejection area, 1808. All the way, damn, down all the way over here. It's going to take a lot of push to drive price till 1795. That's a ways away. How much is that? That's like almost 180 pips away. Do you know about Bookmap? No idea what Bookmap is. We had
I like the fact that gold's pulling back now, so that's good.
Oh, okay. We have Jeevan over here too. Nice. How many minutes before NFP are you setting your pending orders? Probably like a minute. A minute before. So it's good if you can pull back and then drive up. That's going to be great.
Yeah, that's what I want right now. I think if we can pull back to 1813 over there, yeah, 1814, and then drive up, which I think that's what it looks like it's trying to do now.
So it should come down and then.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I mean,
Shoo.
if it's bad news, if it's good news, we should see this continual drive up. It should continue to drive up before NFP and then dip, but I don't know. Everything on the internet saying it should be good news, so that's usually the opposite.
We got ISM over here too later on. Where are your entries for gold? There are no entries for gold. Not at this time. I'm done for the week setting this out, just hanging out for the vibes. Awesome, awesome. Always welcome there, our cats. Is this Godzilla speaking? Maybe. Shouldn't good news means gold go down? Yes. But it's usually what the opposite it is. Hey Raja, is the third 15-minute candle too long to wait for a 10-pip move? The third 15-minute candle too long to wait for the... What? What does that mean? Third 15-minute candle. 1, 2, 3... Alright, yeah, I don't know what that means. Gulag hyenas. See you later. See you later, king of the hyenas. Do you know Sajid Khan Ghori? He's a volume trader. I have no idea who that is. Right, back to my mentor.
जो भी होगा.
The way you said it.
He's like,
Back to my mentor.
whatever happens, happens. And that's true. Oh, he's looking at 1832. Okay, makes sense. $18.30.
Bro, he's still holding that UCAT sell
Yeah, man.
since the 20th?
Since a long time. Oh, yeah, since the 20th.
ले ये इसका टारगेट है अभी फिलहाल लगा के
Oh my
बैठे
God.
हैं. क्योंकि यार देखें ना,
The target is this because look,
अब आप अगर ये वाले, ये तो कभी कभार ऐसा होता है.
now this happens
Previous NFP
sometimes.
के ऊपर गिरा है.
Not often. This happens.
और एक बड़ी एक आपको एक चीज यहाँ पे नजर आएगी.
Now you see something very
देखना
interesting.
आप,
Now look.
कीमत अगेन वहीं
Oh,
पे खड़ी है
wow.
जहाँ पे
The
He
price,
missed the brush.
आपकी,
yeah, the price is again at the same level from where price fell. So from this, we could have a
NFP
big
पहले
move up.
उसी एरिया में.
It's the
यानी
same area. This makes sense over here. Let's zoom out. This kind of makes sense. Let's take a look over here, right? So this is what he's saying. The price is in the same area, 1808, from where it just dumped. So if it rejects this area, it could just continue moving bullish. 1830.
Yeah, I mean, you go with the idea that that liquidity grab has a whole bunch of orders and it's not stopping at 1800. Like they're going to go up to 1900, 2000 with those orders, right? And I think you can see right here on the 4-hour 1830, 1830 is a nice liquidity area, right? You got that huge move to the end there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that zone right there. So, I mean, it's a very good possibility that we break right through there and go right back up. Let's put it this way. If it goes past 1820, we're going to 1830. or at least to 1825.
You know, I'll count on 1820 here just to be safe. I'll be happy till 1820.
Yeah.
But what if this weekly? Yeah, that's the thing. What if this weekly just pushes bullish all the way till 8? Yeah, that would make sense. The close of the weekly push.
That's right.
The close of the weekly push. Because if during the week we've made the lower wick, and if we break
Correct.
above 1820, and 1830 for the weekly makes perfect sense.
Correct. It just makes sense because I mean, think about it this way: if we were supposed to go down this week, we would have pulled up first and then drove down.
Yeah.
Right. That's sort of my thought process. I mean, who knows, right? If NFP comes in and it's good, obviously it'll drive the dollar down or drive the dollar up, which will drive gold down. But it just doesn't make sense. Like institutions already know. They're not stupid. They have, like I've always said in the past, they have hundreds of people working on these numbers. They're not going to wait for the government to give the numbers out. They've already estimated it and made concessions on which side that they want.
All right.
Yeah, we're just getting the bottom of the barrel at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're always late to the party anyways. It just seems like there was enough, like this whole range, you can see what they've been doing. Like you can see 1819 is a very key level. So somebody's already figured out that we're going to that place at one point. And then obviously like 1806, 1808, somebody's figured that out too. Like you can just see where institutions have left breadcrumbs.
What's this? Rakeel sees girl in someone, his name, and he answers. No, the name is, it's a guy. That's his name. His name is, what's his name over here? Prakash Giri. That's the guy. Prakash Giri. So, what else am I supposed to say? What time do you usually hold your live streams? I keep getting late to the stream. 6:30 a.m. Eastern. What also makes sense is if this weekly candle flips bullish, price could potentially continue higher. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. And that goes with the basic, candle formations. If this weekly candle breaks its own high, which is at 20, 1820, 1822, 1830, very well received target, we break above 1830. Then we have clean candles all the way up. Like we could probably, this weekly close can just play off of the volume it had from the last weekly candle. Look at this strong bullish candle over here. Yes.
Tricky.
How if two different directions pending order hit at the same time? Well, then it is what it is. You know, if both pending orders hit at the same time, then, you know, I mean, there's nothing you can do at that point. It's been 3 months now without trading. Do you think it's wise to trade the NFP? Not at all. If you haven't traded for 3 months and you want to trade NFP, just don't trade NFP. Last NFP I lost 4K, but it was my fault. I kept buying when I was going down. Oh, I thought my analysis was short for most of the while. Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. All right, let's get ready over here. Let's get our big boy pants on. Let's get ready. Let's see how big this candle is. This is a 15 pip candle, not too bad. Will I get rich off of this? Probably define rich. What would you mean rich? Like 10 bucks, 15 bucks richer, 5 bucks richer, 100 bucks? Dab time babies. Yeah, with that comment, I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. Did you make any trade today? No. No trade today. If you need pairs with highest moves, please check NZD-CHF securing hundreds of pips per day. Oh, nice. Django, Django. Django, Django, getting hundreds of pips every day. Answer me. Well, ask a question. Are you aware of the TRX deposit issues? Yes. They're delayed. TRX, everything delayed. Their nodes, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but they're all delayed. And it's not a good thing. Which is the best trader in Pakistan? My mentor, right here. Right here. Wali Baba. Trend line, arrow. I swear if this trend line gets broken, this is going to just dump down. See, with news, you can't be so sure where it's going to go. You can just have an idea.
Exactly, especially with NFP, you never know.
When are you going to challenge Logan Paul to a boxing match? I can't. He's probably gonna win. Have you tried not trading for at least a couple of days, weeks due to no good opportunity? Yes. Oh wow, look at this. We're coming down now. We got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, see, it's starting to pull back. And with all the history of NFPs, sometimes that pullback is a fake out, and sometimes that pullback is like, that's the beginning of the dump.
Yeah.
There's no right answer here. Like, it's so ridiculous.
What's this? I've been winning NFP 8 times back to back. Oh, nice. We got an 8-time champion over here. We got the 8-time champion for NFP here today in the Gulag.
Damn, 8 months in a row.
What does a bullish candle with a range wick but no liquidity wick mean? With a range wick but no liquidity wick. That means there's a lot of volume in that preferred direction. All right.
I think at this point, anything over 1817 will look good to 1820.
I got a buy limit on 1795. So, and I'm not hoping on that one. So I'm just putting that there. Steak night Friday.
Steak night Friday for people in Australia.
Or lamb or
steak
kale.
breakfast. Steak breakfast Friday.
I had a keto burger last night, and man, it's one of the biggest, fattest burgers I've ever over here in downtown Vancouver. Friendly, really friendly, and I'm so happy they don't have face coverings at the gym here as well. I thought they would come back to it, but they don't.
All right, 8 minutes left. The real question is, will the Taliban take over? Fucking
Man,
can you tell?
Biden.
Where will your
Biden.
orders go on gold? Probably going to be above this 30-minute candle and below the 30-minute candle. We got 6 minutes left. If it's above the 30, oh wow, it's already pushing over here.
Caveman for a burger, right? Yeah, give you a huge one.
Bro, what do you keep talking about? You're talking about elevators before. Now you're talking about burgers over here.
I'm reading
Like,
the comments. I'm reading the
come on,
comments.
man.
Someone asked me for a good burger there because you're going to be in Vancouver next week. So
Elevators, keto burgers.
elevator keto burger. Yeah.
Right. If we look at the 4 hour from previous week, 27th, we could do something like the candle could actually create something like that. You see that big liquidity to the bottom and then continue like a rocket.
Yeah.
Like if it goes really hard against something in the first seconds, which I noticed that I've been noticing on the back testing, usually then it goes like a rocket to the other direction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Ted talked about too. Like it could come down to all the way to 1808 and then just start moving up. Ooh, so far it is really moving bullish over here.
So, Raja, I want to just say thank you and good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
And I just want to let you know I actually got a buy from 3 days ago for the NFP today. So if it does go back to entry, would it be a good time to actually double down or no?
Probably no. I would say if you got to buy and you're in profits, I would say just look to secure.
Understood.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wow, back to, jeez.
Back to basics.
So that sort of signifies to me that we're in trouble today.
That's a big kind of whipsaw before the whipsaw.
Yeah. Oh, geez, this is going to be nasty.
Your gold pans out.
So I'm guessing your buy stop's gonna be above what, 1818?
I don't know. It's pretty big. So
Yeah, that might work. 1818.
25 pips away.
Yeah.
Sell stop will get slipped 100% because it's way too close. If it's
Yeah, you gotta account for the spreads. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
4 minutes. Well, if you look at the daily, there's not much of a bottom wick. We can experience the heavy whipsaw. Yes. Well, that's a big move to the downside, but you know, anything can happen with NFP. Let's see here. What do you advise a profitable trader who has never approached NFP on how to trade it? Just watch. Mr. Zahran Riaz, just watch. Yeah, we got around, what, 3 minutes now. Breaking huge gold deposits found, NM gold minerals discovered in another gold vein. Oh, okay. What is the result? The news is not out yet. What's happening with your clock? You're 4 minutes ahead of us? Are we going to sell or buy gold? Just came in. Buy it. Oh, damn. We're breaking this low over here. Yeah, this is just very, very tough. Very, very tough. Wow, look at these 5-minute candles. Went all the way to 1817, now all the way back to 1814. My first NFP was a disaster. I had sell stops and buy stops on gold. Oh, this is pushing now.
Wow, so what do they know?
Could this be a sudden move down with NFP just rip up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's the liquidity grab right there.
Yeah, somebody wanted a better price at 1812.
All right. Oh.
Sleepy Joe wanted a better price. Here we go. Let's go.
1 minute left. I would be stressed the fuck out if I took a trade here. I'm so happy I called it a day. Oh, nice. That's probably a good idea to call it a day at that point.
Brinks truck coming, man, for pound yen.
Sells,
And we're
yeah, looks
bleeding.
like it.
We're bleeding, yeah. We're bleeding and it's not gonna heal.
All right, 30 seconds left.
Yay.
All right, I got a buy over here.
Moment of truth, boys.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, 10 pip spreads. Let's put a sell stop below this candle. Buy stop right over here.
Wow.
My IC markets crashed. Oh, Dominion markets is still open. Ooh,
Look at
Look
that.
at
ooh,
that.
look at that slip
Oh,
over there.
AB.
Ooh,
Wow. Look at the slippy.
wow,
Come on, keep
damn.
pushing. Keep on pushing, baby.
She'll push. You just gotta. She'll push.
Wow, got slipped a lot.
Oh. Huh. What's going? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it for the 9 a.m. candle.
What were the
The
numbers
numbers
over
are
here?
245,000.
Let it run.
Wow,
For the
bad
Let it run,
numbers.
baby. Let it run.
Yep, she'd be running. She got her shoes on. Yeah, because let's see here.
What are the numbers here? Man, this thing slipped 34 pips.
Oh wow, gold didn't even give you guys a chance.
No.
Jeez. Bye, Felicia. Okay.
Pound yen is moving down. Oh, pound yen retraced.
Yeah. Close.
Ooh, come on, baby. More.
Oh, wow. Yes. Look at that.
I closed.
Going
I
over
couldn't do
here.
it.
I
20
closed
pips.
already.
20 pips
20 pipas, baby.
on these new
Chilling.
positions. Oh, damn. 40 pips over here.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I closed already.
That was quick. Quick, easy money.
Yeah. $500 on this $5,000 account.
That's 1818 buy stops they played out, huh?
1820, just like as Ted mentioned.
No, 1818 as I mentioned.
All right.
Man, I got slipped like 70 pips.
Oh man, that's
IC market is crazy, man. I got like $21. They just closed that shit, bro. It's crazy, man.
Move over, man.
Yeah, I closed too.
I'm gonna
man.
change, bro.
I didn't get no slippage at all.
See,
Yeah, I didn't get any slippage either. I mean,
Hey,
I was in the buy already.
Yeah.
So I'm with IC Markets too. I didn't get any slip. I don't know what's up with you.
we're getting to
Oh, man,
1830
well,
over here. Look at this weekly.
I had buy stop like 1816 thereabout.
I closed at 1825. Yeah, that was good.
Wali Baba must be pretty happy right now. His arrow worked.
And I was trying to close, and it wasn't going through. I tried like 10 times before the order actually closed.
Wow.
Wow,
Damn.
Yeah. That's due to the volatility. You're not going to be able to close. You're going to have to close in smaller portions.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That was a perfect entry. I would have been up
Yeah.
over 100 pips right now.
All right, there you go, guys. 1830 has been tapped right there almost.
Look at that weekly candle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoever caught these buys here in gold, congratulations. Yeah! Come on. Traded news got slipped hard, but never trade news again. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, I just took buys over here. Like 30 pips, $600 almost. 550.
Beautiful for Friday.
Yeah. 70 pips and it rained also. Wapta didn't cut the power. Oh, nice. Well, I don't even know what the numbers were because this thing is not loading. Ooh, wow, damn,
Look
bad
at that
numbers.
rejection.
Fuck, disastrous numbers. Crazy.
Yeah, man, I'm done for the week in profit and everything.
Beautiful,
Awesome.
bro.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, I closed all my positions.
Beautiful.
Very
No
nice.
slippage. No whipsaw. No nothing. Clean as a whistle. Super clean.
Just made $11 on first phase of my $100,000 challenge. Oh, nice. Oh, 11,000. Oh, well. Watch, if they tell you that you traded news and it doesn't count, you tell them no. We went to the stream for Raja Banks and that's where we learned. This wasn't gambling. But I think borderline, but hey, it made sense for price to move up. All right, we got the 9 times champion now. That guy went from 8-time champion to 9-time champion.
Jesus, 9 months. Straight winning.
My buy stop got activated, then went missing. Clicked twice, thinking it stopped out. My buy stop out for fucks. Oh. Ooh, someone closes $1,500. Man, you guys made more than me. What price did you set stop? My stop was placed at 1818. It got triggered at 1821. Yeah, it got triggered at 1821. 34, 35 pips of it. So it got slipped on my own platform. And then took more buys and closed them around like 30 pips, 35 pips. Sure, yeah, this ran for another 60 pips over there. Not bad.
Like a 72 pip slippage right there.
Damn. Nasty.
Crazy, man. Because I had my buy stop at 1816 and it got activated at 1821.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, because when price moved, it was just like boom, just went straight up.
Yeah, the last thing with like the previous NFP is that price open and it got activated, then the market dropped. This one just went straight up, you know, so that's the reason why we had that slippage.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious on how quickly that was made because a lot of people got slipped.
Yeah.
That was less than a second, bro.
It's very normal. Like on news events, the slippage is going to happen all the time. You're going to get slipped all the time on news events. Because the thing is, prices, they come in super quick, right? So when there's super quick moves of price, it just doesn't get through. Like, you know, with NFP, CPI, interest rates, the slippage would always happen. So mine also got slipped. But like most of the orders, I think they got activated around 1820s, 1822, 23, 21. You know, so if you had a buy stop at 1816, it still got activated, like, you know, at around the same price. Mine was at 1818, got activated at around 1821 over here, and then I added more positions at 25. No, right here.
The best option is take a trade 1 or 2 minutes before the news. That's what I did, and I didn't got slippage.
You know what? I had a buy open before the news, and then I closed it. I was like, what if it just dumps down and I lose?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. How you say it.
Is it possible my order didn't get filled? Had a buy stop. I think your lot size was too big to be activated on your account. Like, look, this is a 5500. So if I go with 5 lot, it's not gonna get activated because the leverage is small, so it's not gonna get activated. Like right here, we have a 100-to-1 leverage, you know, on gold mostly. Oh wow, we have around 3,500 people are here today. Awesome. Baba did it over here.
ये
At a motorcycle?
Yeah. No stop loss on news? No. No stop loss on news for me. Because the numbers were super bad. I heard someone say 200. I was like, all right, let's just do buy. Then we're going to move up. But yeah, it turned out to be pretty good. No other trading after that. Forex Factory just changed the previous numbers. Did they? No, I think they were still at 900,000. Oh, yeah, they did. Damn. They revised the numbers. Thank you. I'm done for today. Everyone has a great weekend. I think this was a very, very good end to the week. Pretty nice move here in gold. Really, really, really happy with this outcome over here today.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Bye.
All right, Mac. Take care.
I'm out.
Yeah, man, just close those chart and call it a week, bro. Trust me.
Yep.
Yeah, usually I messed up my week on Fridays, but you know, watching Roger for like the last year, being a part of the community and stuff like that, man, I've learned a lot more discipline and stuff like that. And I can just sit and just take it easy and don't even enter a trade, you know? So for having new traders out there, just go through the process, take your time, be patient, be disciplined, you know, use good risk management, and you should be okay once you're not over trading and going full margin in your account, man. It's a journey, and you have to just take that time to go through your journey. So don't worry about the big numbers somebody else is making. Just focus on what you're doing, bro, and you should be good. Trust me.
Amen to that.
100%. And with that thought of the day, I'm going to leave. Everyone have a great, great, great weekend. We shall see you guys on Monday. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Roger, appreciate it. Adios, Raya.
Let's play some Dota.
No, let's play some Dota.
Let's play some Dota.
Good
War's
week,
on.
good week.
All right. Take care. Take care.
Enjoy.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Zindabad.
Viva Perú.
Gracias, presidente. Gracias, presidente.